Alright boys, November the 6th, the following video clips were shot today. Me running the HF2 Coil on the Deus version 3.10. External speaker used, level 7. Audio response 4. No headphones worn. I shot some clips, calling targets, select digging for ring-shaped objects in a small park. I dug all the targets, even the ones that were no diggers. Even a higher conductor, okay? Now, I've seen a few other higher conductors in that side I didn't dig because I was interested in the gold ring range, okay? For you folks that have not been following, here's how I had this machine set up. Sensitive program, multi-frequency. The 89 kilohertz band was running channel 6. I didn't noise cancel the machine. It ran quiet as a damn mouse. The check program I used was sensitive program, 29 kilohertz band, channel 0. I didn't noise cancel it either. Now, a few of those targets I did check in the mono program at 88.3. The reactivity in the multi-frequency programs I just mentioned was at 2.5. Full tones, offset, I believe I had dialed to 8. Alright, so you get to hear me call the targets as a dig, no dig, ring-shaped, or not. The targets that I dug in that park, I had a 100% success rate. Alright? You get to see the targets. It's a no bullshit video. I don't do bullshit videos. The machine was ground balanced, running about 81 in both the 29 and 89 kilohertz multi-frequency bands. I didn't ground balance it in single frequency. I didn't use it that much in single frequency, okay? A little stroll in the park, boys. And all of those digger signals that I called off in this camera on that machine right there, any one of them could have been a gold ring. But there was some no diggers dug, okay? To show you. Can you select dig with that machine right there with that coil using multi-frequency ops and select dig gold rings? The sharpshooter says that's a big fat yes. It may be the only multi-frequency machine currently made in the world where you can use multi-frequency only and do what I did with that machine right there today, okay? I'm unsure about that, but it is a possibility, okay? I hope you enjoy the video. I've got to get the clips put together. All right, boys. I'm in this little park here. This thing's got a lot of trash in it. I've been in here before today. It's 2 HF2 Coil. I've got the notch. I'm going to use a sensitive 89 kilohertz program here. You see my notch, right? I got a target here. Alright. That's the 89 kilohertz. You see that? 29 kilohertz channel 0. You see that ID drop? We're going to dig that right there, okay? That should be a ring-shaped kind of thing, but it could be a pool ring. Good boys, you see it there? It's got the beaver tail on it. And I can't tell you for sure how it was oriented around it. We've been like so, okay? It's down there by a root. About 3.5 inches deep. Alright, boys, we got another target here. 89 kilohertz. There he is. You see the ID? 29 kilohertz channel 0. See that drop in ID? We're digging that. Alright, you see what it was. Okay, now this damn thing's got trash galore, boys, okay? I ain't bullshitting you. Alright, boys, here's a target here. Now, this is going to be declared a no-digger by the sharpshooter, but we're going to dig it, okay? 89 kilos, channel 6. You see the meter? 29 kilos, channel 0. You see that? I listened to this in 88 kilohertz. You see that ID there? I don't believe that's a ring-shaped target right there, boys, and we are digging, okay? You see it there? Here's some of it right here. It's down underneath a root. You see that bullshit, boys? So that was a no-digger, but I showed it to you. All right, boys, here's another one, 89 kilohertz, channel 6. All right. I'm out here using external speaker hunting. You see that meter there? 88, 89. Lost 5 points there. We're going to dig that. That should be a ring-shaped kind of thing, you would think. All right, boys, you see it right there, right? Square tab. Not very deep either. Okay, got a hole in it there. You see that? Sharpshooter's batting 1,000 so far, boys. Now, if I see anything in here coming way up, I'm not digging a high conductor, okay? I'm not interested in damn aluminum twist caps. Damn clad right now, okay? Alright, boys, we got another one here. This is going to be declared a no-digger by the sharpshooter, and he's going to dig it and he's going to show it to you here. I'm not digging it yet. 89 kilohertz band. See that ID? 29 kilohertz, channel 0. You see that? That should not be a ring-closed object. If I was the betting person, we're digging. All right, boys, right there it is, whatever that is, okay? You see it there. It's not no ring-shaped kind of target, is it? Junk! All right, boys, another target. Now, remember, I'm running my notch. I think it's like 13 or 11 to 50, all right? 89 kilohertz band. You see that? 29 kilohertz, channel 0. 71. 89-point swing on that target there. I'm going to hold the coil off the ground. Probably shallow. That should be a ring-shaped device. Alright, boys, the detector says it's in this. Let me get this pin pointer on. Yeah, you see it right there, right? Look at there. You see that? Old sharpshooter's still batting a damn 1,000, boys. Alright, boys, we got another one here. I'm located at 89 kilohertz, channel 6. There's a tree root or something sticking out right there. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get this or not. You see that ID? 71, 72, 29 kilohertz, channel 0. You see that ID drop? That should be a ring kind of shaped device, boys. We're digging. Not very deep, boys. There you go. You see that. All right, boys, we got another one here, but I believe this is high conductor. I'm gonna dig it, okay? We're digging, but listen. You see the meter there. .29 kilohertz. ID stays about the same. It goes up just a smidge in the old 89 kilohertz there. Not much. We're going to dig that just to see what it is. That's not going to be a ring-shaped mid-lower conductor ring-sized jobber there, I don't think. All right, boys, you see what it is there, the old aluminum twist cap. Sharpshooter still batting 1,000 here. All right, boys, I'm still here. You see the equipment, you see the swings, you see that little squirrel there on a spring. We got a target here, located in the 89 kilohertz band. You see the ID there? Transition to 29 kilohertz, channel 0. You see that ID drop. Disclaimer, every target that I've dug here so far in this video, I have not swung 4 ways. I've just come across it, just like you see right here, and made my dig, no dig decision, describing what I thought the target would or wouldn't be, okay? That should be a ring shape, pull ring, pull tab, ring, junk ring, gold ring, platinum ring, something. Alright boys, you see it right there, and I believe that was on edge, okay? I believe it was. Laying in there just like so. You see where I've missed the hole a little bit here, digging it? Still batting 1,000, boys. Alright boys, here's one here located in the 89 kilohertz. This target right here, I can't rate. But we may try to dig this. Why can't I rate this target? There's some masking going on here. That iron, if he hit his own, see that screen? It'll race over there and throw that 1 in there. I'm coming around here. So you see that meter? 29 kilohertz. It don't sound too good, does it? We're going to try to dig this. Now, I can't rate this target here. This is a suspense target for the sharpshooter, okay? It may be a gold ring. It may not be. All right, boys, you see what that was? Now, there's some iron right over here, okay? You hear it in that detector. So now, I didn't call that target, and you notice. All right, here's another target located. Sensitive program, 89 kilohertz, channel 6. You see the ID? 29 kilohertz, channel 0. You see that? That should be an enclosure like a ring-shaped item, pull ring, square tab, okay? We're digging, boys and girls. All right, boys, the metal detector says it is right in here. What we got here? Yep, we see it there, don't we? You see what we got, boys? Look at there. Before I leave here, we're going to turn the notch out of this machine. I'm going to walk around here with this thing, full tones, and let y'all just hear how much shit's in this sight. Alright, boys, here's a target located 89 kilohertz, sensitive program, channel 6. There's 88 kilohertz mono program over. I'm just going to show it. You see that ID? Okay, 55. This is going to be a no digger, but we're going to dig it. 89 kilohertz, here's what I found it in. You see that ID? 29 kilohertz, channel 0. You see that ID? That old man of corn that didn't make call right there be wearing that damn thing out, boys. But what would you do? I'm digging it, but it's a no digger, boys. I say that is not a ring-shaped target right there. Okay? All right, boys. Look at that, what we got. You see that? The almighty Kinslaw, huh? That was a no digger, boys, but I dug it to show you. There's a lot of other metal detectors would have lit that up like a Christmas tree. Gold ring range ID. Alright, boys, here's another target located 89 kilohertz, channel 6. I'm going to show you the 88.3 kilohertz signal on this mono program. You see that? 53. 89 kilohertz, channel 6. You see that? 54. 29 kilohertz, channel 0. You see that? Suspect foil Kinslaw right there, okay? Now remember that 10 karat gold ring I've got a pair of them. 29 kilohertz, channel 0, they read 50. You see what that target's reading? So that's a gold ring range signal, but sharpshooter says that's probably foil or Kinslaw. That's not even a pull ring. Probably not a square tail, but it certainly ain't a ring-shaped target, I don't think. We're digging, boys and girls. Okay, turn the pinpointer on. The detector says it's in here. Let's see what we got here. Uh-oh, look at there. You see that? Damn, that shit works just like damn sharpshooter's damn foam, don't it? Damn. Boys, I'm going to tell you something right now. This right here, you all better be paying attention, okay? And you remember now, you can go back and look at this video when Sharpshooter called them no diggers. But I'm digging them to show you, okay? See, I'm wasting time right now. In the real world of metal detecting, I could have went right by that damn thing. Alright, but I'm showing you all some real data in a damn playground park here. You see this, okay? This is no bullshit. You watching this, digger? That legend would have been lighting this shit up like a Christmas tree and you'd have been digging your ass off. Boys, we over here by that mighty squirrel or whatever that thing is there. 89 kilohertz. Channel 6. $72, $73, 29 kilohertz. ID drops on that, don't it? We're gonna dig that. I would say that is a ring-shaped device, okay? We're digging. All right, boys, turn the pinpointer on. The detector says it's right in here somewhere. See what we got here. There it is. See it right there? No square tail, boys. See them holes in it, though? The sharpshooter's been pretty good so far on this. All right, boys. Here's when we located 89 kilohertz channel 6 sensitive program. See the ID on that right there? 5253. I say that's not a ring-shaped device. Seems to be a little pollution here though, but if I was a betting man, that is not a ring-shaped device. We're gonna dig it. See what that was, boys? It looked like a Dr. Pepper or some bullshit. Can slaw. Not too deep. Alright, boys, here's another target located with 89 kilohertz, channel 6. Hear that wavery tone? You see my ID there. 29 kilohertz. See the ID is dropped on that baby. Let's see what that is there. I would dig that for a possible go ring-shaped item. And there you go, boys. So I could sort of tell that signal was a little ragged. You know, it had that little beaver tail on it there. But it was coming up. 4+ points on that meter. Alright. Alright, boys, here's another one located with 89 kilohertz channel 6, a sensitive program. See that meter there? 29 kilohertz. Back to 89. I got a target right over in here, okay? Right there. That don't seem like it's no ring-shaped kind of deal there, boys. We're digging that. That would be a no-digger for the sharpshooter. You see it there, right, boys? The almighty Kinslow. Alright, boys, here's one located. Sensor program 89 kilohertz, channel 6. You see the meter there, right? 29 kilohertz, channel 0. See that drop? That's a ring-shaped kind of target there. We're digging, okay? Alright, boys, you see what we got there, right? I think I've seen about enough today. I'm going to turn the camera off. Take the notch out of this machine. We'll just run it in 29 kilohertz. I'll walk right through yonder. Let you hear this machine, okay? Alright, I'm quitting. 29 kilohertz, sensitive program channel 0. Audio response 4, speed 2.5. Let me check this external speaker. I'm gonna max it out. There's no notch in the machine. You see it. Here we go, boys. Y'all get your little ears full there with that, huh? What do you think about that, boys? See that pavilion right there? I'm headed right for my truck, boys. Listen. I believe that's enough, boys. Now remember, that is the 29 kilohertz multi-frequency band, the Deus HF2 Coil. Disclaimer here, I've seen about 4 more high conductors. I dug one. I've seen 3 or 4 more, but I didn't dig them. Reading 89, 92. I even switched the frequency on them. Saw a little difference on most. One, I've seen some difference, but I didn't dig it, okay? That's going to conclude the video. The old sharpshooter, the hick from the sticks. There's been some high rollers walk through this area right here since about 1890, boys, up to around 1950. A shitload from the Midwest, Northeast, okay? Sulfur water. They come here for sulfur water. There was, you know, they were brainwashed, I guess, thinking it would cure illness. Lots of hotels were in here. That is going to conclude the video.